I'm literally buried in clothes. So let's chat while I fold them. I've realized that God mainly gives me what I want when I'm not searching for it. See, the best example of this in my life is the story of how God gave me a scholarship to college. It was senior year. I should have been looking for scholarships, but instead I was making YouTube videos. And I was doing so because I had the faith that social media would provide everything I need in terms of college, in terms of what I needed for my recent future. So what did I do? I woke up early and I prepped, learned about social media, wasn't my word. I was just focused on God, social media, and then being in the present. But no scholarship searching, like, at all. I did a little bit, but I gave up real quick. I get a notification eventually that I get into Penn State University. Great. But the tuition's a little bit expensive, and my parents have already paid for 3 of my siblings to go to college. So I'm not trying to make them pay for a 4th. But even still, you know what? I stick with social media. Okay. I get a little card in the mail that says congrats and making it into the College of Communications at Penn State. Great. And it was sent by the Dean of Diversity in that school. Amazing. I throw it in the trash. A couple days later, my mom comes in the room. She takes the card out of the trash and she reads it. And she's like, Jace, you should email this guy and ask him if there's any scholarships that you can get. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I haven't really been looking for scholarships, so maybe I should do this, you know? So I sent him an email telling him about who I am, what my interests are, my social media. And then I ask him if there's any scholarships available at Penn State, a school that's famously known for not giving out many scholarships. But anyways, I get an email back a couple days later from him, and he's like, let's hop on a call. So we hop on a call, and guess what the topic of conversation was? My social media. Then he invites me up to Penn State. Okay, I go up to Penn State, we talk, he asks me about my future goals, which is to make movies, but using social media as a platform to get there. And that's still my goal to this day. Okay, I go back home, we hop on another call, and he gives me a full ride to Penn State. So tell me why, when my eyes were not focused on getting that scholarship, when I wasn't focused on the stresses around me, God provided for me because I was faithful in doing what he called me to. But I put him first because I read my word in the morning every day before doing anything else. So it was God, his instructions, faith. And that's what I think it is most of the time. When we take away the pressure of the world and we have faith in God and we listen to his calling and he becomes the center of our lives, that's when God supplies. Matthew 6:33 says, seek first the kingdom above all else and his righteousness, and then all else will be added on to you. God will supply everything you need. And that's biblical. So I hope that helped. I hope that gives you a new mindset. Let's not focus on what we need so much, but instead focus on being faithful. I hope that helped. I love you. Goodbye.